everyone, it's Melissa Sweet here from Croaky. We're on a Croaky Go with the hashtag Navigating Health, exploring mental health issues. We're in the grounds of St Vincent's Hospital in Melbourne, and I'd like to introduce you to two people we've just met, Jono and Benjamin. Can you please tell us who you are and what you do?
Hi, my name's Benjamin Taylor. I'm one of the Safe Haven clinicians here at the Safe Haven Cafe, and this is
Jono. G'day.
And what's your role here, John?
I'm a peer support worker here at the Safe Haven Cafe at St Vincent's in Fitzroy.
So, mate, can you give us an idea of a typical day if there is such a thing?
So the Safe Haven Cafe, we've created an actual cafe to support people with mental health concerns, so they can come in, get some social supports, have a cup of coffee, relax, and just feel connected to one another. And really, the intention, one of the big intentions behind it is just to ensure that there's a alternate space rather than traditional emergency type services for people after hours, so that they can actually get some social support and some connections and some therapeutic needs met without having to present at an emergency ward that isn't always equipped or able to meet mental health distress.
So at the Safe Haven Cafe, we actually have a clinician and a peer support worker in the cafe at all times, and then we also have a supportive peer support worker who works just over at emergency department over there, about 50 metres away. And the role of the peer support worker in the emergency ward is to support people who have come in with issues such as mental health, homelessness, isolation, things like that, who may need support while they're waiting. And there is also capacity for that peer support worker to bring patients over to the Safe Haven Cafe just while they wait for to see a doctor, have scans done, things like that. So we work in collaboration with the medical model.
And the way we support people at the cafe is, besides giving hot drinks and some food, we also have games and books and just a warm place to have a chat and relax. It's very much a non-clinical space in a kind of a clinical area. So if people present or have any issues that are emergency type situations, we're more than happy to take them across to emergency and give them their support there.
What's the significance of the artwork on the walls in there?
Well, that actually is because, so we're in the Daily Wing here, which is throughout the week a public gallery. So this is welcome for anyone to come in. This is when the Safe Haven Cafe is not running. So it's just a happy coincidence that we're also set up for weekends, or Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. So the artwork is on the wall for the community during the week and for any customers who come in while the Safe Haven Cafe is open. That's rotated about once every 2 months.
And are you aware of initiatives like the Safe Haven Cafe and other hospitals around Australia?
So at present, we are the only Safe Haven Cafe in Australia. I know there's discussions on rolling it out potentially in different hospitals in Victoria and in different states, but at the present time, we are the pilot for Australia.
And from your perspectives, working as a peer support person and a clinician, what's different about working in a space like this to perhaps some other health services?
Look, from a clinician's perspective, I'd say one of the big things is that because we're not actively trying to do clinical therapeutic work, we have to have more of an opportunity to actually get to know the people, build relationships with them, and also just provide just kind of general emotional and social support. Which, when we're in a clinical space and there's both the pressure of clinical demand and also financial pressures in play, often you can't really provide that long-term, ongoing support that people with long-term mental health distress are experiencing. And it's a very refreshing and kind of exciting model.
Yeah, it's a place where people can really just be. We're not trying to fix anyone or fix anything. We're not trying to do anything in particular. We're just allowing people to come in and come as they are, and we accept them for who they are. They can talk to us if they want. They don't have to. They can talk to other co-consumers, other customers in the cafe. There's no pressure to do anything, be anywhere, be anyone. It's really just coming as you are and sharing your experience, and customers and staff sharing experiences alike.
Do you have a lot of regulars?
Absolutely.
A lot of regulars.
How many people would you see typically in a day, and how many of those would you recognize?
We're kind of dependent upon the weather for us sometimes. If it's a really miserable day, people sometimes prefer to stay at home. If it's a lovely, wonderful, sunny day, people will go out. but when it's kind of an in-between
Middling weather.
space, middling
Yeah.
weather, we can have the busiest I've seen is about 23, 24 people in the cafe over a couple of hours, and the quietest is a handful of people. I'd say maybe 80% are regulars?
Yeah, a good 89%. These days we're probably getting a new person once every week or once every couple of weeks, but it's by and large mostly regulars, people that have been coming in, since we started last year in March. So, there's people that we have ongoing relationships with.
And they have
for
relationships
12,
with each
18
other.
months. Yeah, it's
like really good friends coming
absolutely,
and hanging out.
Yeah, it's very supportive amongst staff and consumers.
I've read about the use of libraries in the United States in providing this sort of space, public libraries.
Yeah.
So, I guess it's not only health services that could learn from what you're doing, do you think?
Oh, look, I think public libraries, and I've heard some things in the States, is quite exciting because it's a space that allows people to relax and have a nice feeling, and there's drop-in centers and that do sort of similar things. But I think what's unique about us is that this is staffed by both peer workers with lived experience and clinicians. So if something does emerge, people can receive the support that they do need, like trained, educated support there. But more than anything, because it's a cafe first rather than a library or drop-in center, going to such places doesn't have often the stigma associated or the negative associations with going to a similar kind of thing. And it's liberating both as a worker, but I also find as a consumer coming in, because when you say I'm going to a cafe, to other people it can feel much more of a friendly environment to meet in than the drop-in center or another associated thing.
Now, is there anything you'd like to add before we wrap up? Anything you'd like to get out?
I think it's been a wonderful project to be a part of. I mean, I've been here now for just a little over a year, and to be part of something that's so new, innovative, taken from England and brought over to Australia, and the first pilot be done successfully, to be a part of that has been a real honour, and it's been really exciting. And I can't wait to see how it grows and evolves within Australia. And I'd love to see it replicated and done throughout Victoria and all of Australia.
Thank you so much. Anything
You're welcome.
you'd like to add?
All I'd say is I think when I first heard about it, I think all clinicians will have a bit of fear, well, what happens if something goes wrong? How can this be managed? This is an idealistic situation? But with some experience, I'd say this is a really amazing opportunity. And if there's any opportunity to spread this elsewhere, I think that would be very much in the best interest of consumers.
Thank you so much. We'll just take